Guard your hearts and your minds, for these are the signs of the times. Greetings, everyone. This is Mina Means here once again. I am the Time Oracle, and it is Monday night, February 16th, 2026. We're at the 23rd hour, 55 minutes in. It is 11:55 p.m. Let's see what's going on out there, y'all. We've had a long weekend. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Only peace, love, and good vibes are welcome in this time, space, and channel. I'm going to sit here quietly and just tap into the energies in your world. But before I do that, please note, we've had a long weekend. At least I did, okay? But we have gone from Friday the 13th on to Valentine's Day. And while you all may say, Mina Means you should have done this reading on Friday, I only move when God tells me to move, okay? So let's just tap in. 11:55 p.m. Let's see what's been going on, what you need to know now going forward. Oh my God. There's a lot of arguing going on. I don't know why I'm hearing both sides. A lot of arguing on both sides. It's like two people argue and then each gather up their people to support them in their argument, which then causes a big riffraff, a big brawl, so to speak. A big conflict between two parties. But now you have many people arguing. This could be about family. That's what I'm getting. Ooh, oh yeah. Families are fighting. Groups are fighting. Opposing groups clash. This is about money. This is about who gets what. Maybe this is about divorce. How are things being split in the middle between two people? It's what I'm picking up. Maybe it's not about that. Maybe it's about other things. Maybe it's just about maybe third-party situations. Maybe someone decides they no longer want to be in this relationship. Maybe this is just about work, okay? Two different departments, but I'm getting two sides clash. And as I say that, it sounds to me like for some of you out there in relationships, there could be two sides, two third parties. Let me find out. As I say, two sides. Someone who's supposed to be in a committed relationship, someone who's supposed to be married, has two sides out there. Let me find out. Let me find out two sides, two third parties argue. When none of you should be feeling any type of way because somebody is in the actual relationship. What you mean? Honey, if we talk about them streets, let me find out. If this is about them streets, two gangs, two hoods, clash. And this is the kind of disagreement that escalates into actual beef, into actual violence. Okay. But I will say this. This right here does not end well. Let's dig in the book. Speak to me, Father God. What's going on? Show me what I need to see. Speak to me, Heavenly Father. What's going on here? Show me what I need to see. What's going on? Somebody's worried. The letter T like Tom. The letter I. The letter C like cat. A lot of Taurus energy. Hanging. Somebody was left hanging. Somebody was stood up. I see a line. And the first thing that comes to my mind is a thin line between love and hate. That's what I'm getting. I see a phone call. I see a tree that has been two branches, okay? One tree with two branches going opposite directions. So this could definitely be about family. Families split, families clash, okay? It's what I'm getting here. It's like one person and everyone has two sides of family. And those two families clash, okay? Families could be saying you on your own. For some of you, the letter M like Mary, V like victory. Families could be saying, honey, you are on your own. I will not support you in this matter. Bye. I see what looks like two children. I see a whole bunch of faces here. Something about the grandparent. I see two faces side by side, but then I see two smaller faces, or maybe three side by side. So it's like a couple and your kids, but then someone's mother or father is what I'm getting. Somebody ain't having it. I see a really mean face right here. Yeah, it looks like the face of a man. The letter F like Frank, but the F is facing left. B like boy. Something about a home, a house, an apartment. It's not a building, it's a house. It looks like there's fire. Something about the roof. The roof is on fire much? Let me find out. I'm just thinking about what they say at parties. The roof is on fire. Let me find out. Something about a party maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I see a document, a piece of paper. Somebody went bowling over the weekend. I do see that here. Yeah, for some of you, this past weekend didn't end so well. Somebody feels like there's nothing they could have done in the situation, or they feel like there's nothing they could do right now. Something about a fight. I see brass knuckles. Something about a fight. Absolutely. Somebody feels like they're being pulled in two separate directions. Someone decides to go right. I don't know what that is, but someone decides to go right, or they're being forced to go to the right. Whoever's on the right side of things. Okay, something about a bed, a bedroom. Something spills off of a bed. Could just be tears. Yeah. Let's get the cards. Capricorn energy. Let's see what's going on. Speak to me, Father God. What's going on here? The stairway to heaven goes counterclockwise from 10 to 9 o'clock. You see it. This is about a marriage. This is about a relationship, clearly. This is about a promise. Somebody made a promise, and that promise is not being carried out. We have the world at the bottom here. Scorpio energy, the storm, a warlock, friends, lovers, forced hand, sad woman, a child, the water well, the clock, Sagittarius energy, and somebody's baby mama. Somebody moves on. Somebody moves on. It's just what I see here. And there's nothing that someone can do about it. Okay, there's a child involved. You see this child right here. I feel like this situation is escalated to the streets. Okay, because there's a child involved, is what I see here. Somebody is about tired of the other person putting your friends first. Somebody is about tired of every year being the same thing. We have a wife slash baby mama versus someone's actual love interest. Okay, we have this energy right here. We have the storm in the middle. And then we have the lovers. This is very different from a married couple, from two people just being in a relationship, two people co-parenting, sticking together for the sake of the kids. Very different. You see her over here. She's with the child, standing alone, by the way. But although there may be a lot of emotions, a lot of sadness with the water, there's also the sun. She sits in the 11 o'clock position between Sagittarius and the storm. So it's like someone decides it's best to just walk away. It's best to just leave. Because what good comes from being in a relationship where you're always finding yourself alone, waiting, sad, depressed, left out, left at home? It's just what I'm picking up here. Somebody's friends come first. You see it. I feel like someone does this on purpose. Someone says, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to be with who I want to be with. There's nothing you can do about it. And I feel like at this point, someone says, I'm going to do this and I'm not going to hide anymore. So as to not lie to you anymore, I'm just going to be. And if you find out what's going on out there, if you find out about third party, then you just find out. I feel like someone puts themselves on blast so as to force someone to either deal with it or just leave. Look at the forced hand. There's power, there's lightning being struck through the hand. It's like, let me show you what I've been out there doing. Let me show you who's on my phone. Let me show you who I've been texting. Let me just go ahead and tell you the truth. And let me see what you're going to do with that. Let me see if you have the strength to walk away, or if you're stupid enough to stay knowing I don't love you, knowing I'm not in love with you. Let me see if you have the strength to walk away, or if you're just going to sit there in your sadness, coming for me when I come home, questioning me. When here go all the truth. I'm laying out the truth. I'm putting all the cards on the table is what somebody is saying. Let me see what you're going to do with that. Okay. Scorpio is here. There could be a Scorpio and Virgo connection going on. Maybe not, but they are together. Okay. Scorpio sits between the water well and the child. See, the death comes first before you get to the water well. Somebody is saying, in order to move on and be with the person that you really love, you need to put an ending to your current situation. And I feel like that's what somebody is trying to do. But then there's this other person who's saying, I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you walk away. But see, relationships are not about ownership. You don't own the other person. Just because y'all done signed a paper on the dotted line and you wear a ring, you don't own that person. It's not about ownership. The heart, the mind, the body is going to do what it wants to do. So if somebody is in love with another person while they are married to another and they want to leave, listen, man, you just got to let that person fly. It's going to hurt you. But at the end of the day, at least you can walk away with your dignity. Somebody puts a situation to an end, or at least that's what they're trying to do first before moving on to this new beginning of love, the water well. Okay. It's just what I see. Somebody is saying, I'm not going to let you move on. It's just what I'm picking up here. Somebody is saying, we're together. It is what it is. We're here. Someone feels like they can keep a person because they have children together, but you can't. We have Sagittarius energy moving on strong. There could be a Sagittarius and Capricorn connection going on. Oh yeah. We have this warlock. Somebody, this is somebody who's forcing you, who's forcing the other. It's like, you gotta go. Let me show you what I've been out there doing. You gotta go. No more lies. No more cheating. Let me tell you what's been going on. I'm in love with somebody else. I was with somebody else over the weekend. That's just what it is. Now, what do you plan on doing with that truth right there? Are you just going to deal with it and be this person behind the scenes? Because I don't want you. If you stay, you'll just be in the way. Or are you going to move on with your head up high? Woo! Let me find out. Soul messages. My love for you will never change, but it falls out in reverse. Somebody is saying, yo, get over it. Get Over it is what somebody is saying. Anything else? I've been living a double life. Somebody been out there cheating. Anything else? I wish you would put me first is how somebody feel. They're not going to put you first, mama. Somebody's in love with somebody else. Woo! Honey, as I say that, look at what's at the bottom. I'm in love with someone else. My God, my God. I can't make this up. I really can't. Anything else? I want to marry you. Somebody wants to get married. Somebody wants to get married to the other person. Or maybe two people are not married. Maybe two people are in a relationship and they've been together because they have a child together, but they're not married. And someone has a third party who maybe they want to marry. Anything else? Nothing else is coming out. Somebody is saying, please don't go. Somebody is out. Somebody takes it to the streets. What's going on here? Don't like you? Okay. At the bottom it says X. Anything else? Woo! Falls off the clock, off the table, and onto the floor. But we do have strong jealousy. Look at that. Let me get that card. Something about a video. This is what fell off the table. Something about a video. Anything else? Con artist and down low. Woo! We have down low, con artist, and something about turning somebody out. Boy, oh boy. We have enemy and Instagram. Something about Instagram. Be careful who you got following you on Instagram. Who's trying to friend request you. Okay. Trying to set you up and woo. Let me tell y'all something. This ain't cool. This ain't cool. Yeah. Trying to set you up with that card right there. Yeah, we have rat, follower, and made it look like a suicide. Boy, oh boy. Making it look like you did it to yourself is what I'm picking up. Anything else? Watch your mouth, hidden camera. What somebody is saying out there is what I'm getting. Somebody is saying the other person is a liar. There's a lot of toxic situations going on between two co-parents, two people in a relationship for the sake of the kids. There's a lot of toxic energy. A lot of fighting. Absolutely. A lot of fighting. Okay. Somebody is guilty of something here. Anything else? Stalker. Somebody has a stalker. Okay. Bully. Somebody's a bully. Yep. Somebody could also be a wife beater. This could be somebody's ex. Somebody could be guilty of going back to the ex. Back and forth. We have a hater. Because this lover's energy is in the 1 o'clock position. So this is about a new beginning. There's something here about a woman that ain't right. Something about a female that ain't right. Yeah. Kidnapped in reverse. I feel like a woman has brought her own drama into the situation. Something about an ex. And so it gives a man the free will to go out there and find somebody else. Something here about somebody's house. It's just what I'm getting here. Woo! It's a lot. It's a lot, honey. We have a witch. We have jumped. We have called 911. There's a lot going on here that has happened in the past where a man feels like I'm going to leave this situation alone because this woman brings me a lot of drama. Is what I'm getting. A man feel like his baby mother brings him a whole lot of drama, which gives him the free will to find somebody else. It's just what I'm getting. What's the energy of the baby mama? 12 o'clock. Woo! It's over, honey. It's over with this woman. What's in the 12 o'clock position? The storm. A lot of drama, a lot of conflict, a lot of beef, a lot of fighting. Okay. What's the energy of the man? Give me the energy of the man. Broken jazz in reverse. This is giving me jealousy. It's like a woman is trying to hold on strong to a relationship, a karmic relationship. All she does is cause a man drama. All she does is do little things here and there to make him jealous. She puts him in situations where now he got to beef with people, beef with exes, maybe family members, the family members of this now soon to be ex. But it's like he's not jealous anymore because we got 1 o'clock here. When we go to 1 o'clock, he done found him somebody else, drama free. Woo! What's the energy of third party? We have trickery, self-hate, and silent hater. Okay. You know, this third party feels like, yeah, I hate that I have to be put in this third party situation, but it is what it is. I feel how I feel. The third party has been a silent hater of the baby mama, but she's also had to deal with her own self-hate, being that she's been put in this third party situation. Trickery. The trickery word in this card is crossed off. So it's like, maybe if you go in there and just speak your truth, maybe we can all free ourselves from this situation and just be one and just be left alone, is how this third party feels. You know what? Word oracle for the masculine. Something flips. 117, Proverbs, in vain the net is spread in the sight of birds. Clearly, this is what the man is saying. I'm not going to continue to spread this net to trap you or to keep you. I'm just going to tell you what is, because clearly you're going to find out what I'm doing. Clearly your ass is crazy. Clearly you're going to stalk me. You already know what's going on, so I might as well just tell you the truth. In vain, the net is spread in the sight of the birds. What's the word oracle for the baby mama, the toxic baby mama? We got two oracles for her. He reveals deep and hidden things. Daniel 2:22, along with Proverbs 2:11. Discretion will protect you and understanding will guard you. So, toxic baby mama, you're not exempt from karma. You're not blameless in this situation. You can't just walk around, go back and tell your family members, yo, my baby daddy cheated on me. He did this, that, and the third. What did they do? What did you do to cause that? There's a woman out there gathering her goons in the family to come after her baby daddy, come after a man, but she's failing to speak the truth, okay? This man wants out. A man wants out of this situation. He wants to be freed because of the drama. Give me third party, female situation. Can I get something flips over in my hand? We have something about the ancestors. 254, an everlasting covenant. Give me more on the third party. 235, Luke, the thoughts of many hearts will be revealed and a sword will pierce their souls. Yeah, let me find out. At the bottom it says all the believers were together and had everything in common. Give me more on the third party. I need more. Whose paths are crooked and who are devious in their ways. Something ain't right about this third party though. A man might be in love with her, but something ain't right with third party. Let me find out. Does third party want to be in this situation with this man? Or is it too much drama? She does want to be in a situation with this man, but it is too much drama. We got Ephesians 2:14. He has destroyed the hatred that was like a wall between us. February 14th, Valentine's Day. And then Proverbs 2:15, where it says whose paths are crooked and devious. This is the next day, 2:15. She wants to be with this man, but then again, she doesn't really know if she wants to deal with the drama. She's wishy-washy. Ooh. Yeah, and so I feel like that's why this man goes back and puts an end to the karmic baby mama drama, because he sees that the person that he loves is like, yo, I don't know if I want to be in a situation with you. I never meant to be, I never signed up for this. So if you trying to be over here, you got to put an end to that over there. This is why he's doing it. You know what, y'all? What's the final card here? Thank you. Job, the book of Job 26. Now, the book of Job is a hard book to read, but a man is stripped away from one situation and he has to get on that rightful path with God before he gets blessed again. He has to remain faithful and believe before he gets that next best thing. Okay, eventually Job gets blessed. He gets blessed more the second time than he was ever blessed the first time around. So we are talking here about a second chance at love. We are talking here about a new relationship. But there is a third party who is saying, I refuse to be third party. I refuse to be a home wrecker. I'm just here and I'm not going to start anything with you until you put an ending to your situation before we can move forward and have our new beginning. So listen, that being said, take whatever resonates with y'all. Okay, leave the rest. Mina Means here once again, Time Oracle. Peace, love, and all things beautiful from the heavenly realms above. I'm out. 1.